This is Scott with JSA Foundation and Masonry Repair. It is April 18th, 2018, and we are in Dunwoody, Georgia. And the customer has called us out to lift this sunroom. It's a bump out that they added on, or maybe it was part of the house, but it's actually settling due to this post going down. And what we've done is we put a pier in here. We got a mark on our little indicator of where we're going to level it. We also have a level string here, right down through here, that we're going to raise it right to that string. So if you'll crank that machine, let's see if we can level this up. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can hold this right here. Hold it right down from here like this right here. There it is. As you can see, we're right in that string now. Dead level. Buildings come up perfect. And cut that off, Grayson. Here's the biggest part of our movement. There's our indicator here, and you can see this mark of where it was before we started, and that's raising it about 1.5 inches. And so that's how we lift these buildings when they're at a level. Again, that string right down through there is pretty good and straight now of where it was and where we are now. So we'll do a little bit of fine tuning inside, make sure everything's nice and tight. If we need to go a little further, we will. Another quality job done by JSA. This is Scott with JSA Foundation Repair, and we are in Roswell, Georgia, June 20th, 2018. The customer has a brick column that is pulled away from this retaining wall, and you could rebuild it, but they don't make the brick. What we're going to do is drive this pier down and see if we can push this column back over. I want to hold this video tight and see if we can film this. All right, go ahead and jack that thing, see what happens. There it goes. Okay, right there. And then what we'll do is we'll fill in the brick at the bottom, but I wanted to show how we push these columns back over, and that's going to save that wall. We'll do the mortar work. I'll do a film after that. Again, nice and tight. Another quality job done by JSA. Scott again with JSA Foundation Repair. As you can tell, this is part 2. Everything's nice and cleaned up. The mortar work's all nice and tuck pointed all the way around. Of course, that mortar will dry, but I wanted to take a picture of that last crack there. Another quality job done by JSA. This is Scott England with JSA Foundation and Masonry Repair Specialist. We're in Ackworth, Georgia, May 1st, 2017. And the customers called us out because they have a set of steps that is backed up beside a retaining wall to the left side. And the retaining wall has been compromised because it's on fill dirt, and it has split right in half, all the way up to the end. Right there. And what we've done is we've dug down about 5 feet or so. See if I can hold the camera there. Way down there is one of our piers, and we're going to try to jack this retaining wall back into place. And to do that, I'm going to see if I can hold this camera real still and watch this portion of the wall move. All right, go ahead and crank that machine. There's our crack. And here we go, trying to see if we can get this back into place. Okay, a little tight in here with these bushes, but I wanted to show these retaining walls when they split, how you can fix them. There we go. And there you go. That crack will patch. I'll do an after video to show that. Cut the machine off. That retaining wall closed right back up, and as you can tell, everything is nice and plumb and straight and level. Pier's holding up. We'll cover all this up, do a nice video afterwards when we're done, show our mortar repair too. Another quality job done by JSA. Scott England again with JSA Foundation Masonry Repair Specialist. May 1st, 2017. This is part 2 of the video of the cleanup. had a big hole there about 6 foot down. And we brought this retaining wall up. It had a huge gap. And we also patched the crack here. And that will dry. It's dark right now. And that huge crack that was there earlier is now gone. Patrick, if you'll hold that camera, show a picture of that. Hold your camera back further. And you see the crack right there is now gone. It's all patched up. And now it's all done. So let me see your phone again. Hopefully you can see all of that in the video, along with that huge crack that was there. Another quality job done by JSA. We're located in near Dunwoody, Georgia, off of Ashford Dunwoody Road near Marist School, really almost Atlanta. So what we're doing is the customer has called us out to put back this retaining wall. This retaining wall has cracked and split in half. Here's a 1x4 that's in this gap. To show the gap, I wanted to show you what this separation was. So to fix this, it's about 10 foot of wall here. It's moved towards the foundation of the house. And it's actually touching that stucco wall. What we want to do is show the process of how we put in these piers. We've got one here, and we've got one down here. We've already driven this pipe down to a substantial base, enough to lift this wall. So what we want to do is video this wall going back into place and in turn coming off the foundation. I've got a couple of indication marks over there to show the process along the way. So Sean, if you'll crank the machine, we'll show this. Okay, I'm gonna press this button here, and hopefully this wall will go back into place. Let's see if I can hold this video real still. As you can see, this gap's getting closer. Coming right back into place. That's it, right there, back into place. And in turn, you can see how much we've jacked this wall up. Our indicator marks that were over here, this wall came up 2 inches. And now it has come back off the foundation wall. So we jacked this wall using these 2 piers, pressed down to a bearing point, and in turn close that gap. So just wanted to show another video of how we jack retaining walls that are moving, and how much the customer can save by putting these 2 piers in to save all of this stacked stone wall versus tearing it down and rebuilding it. Another quality job done by JSA. This is Scott England again with JSA Foundation Repair. Today is August the 5th, 2015. We're located in West Cobb and decided to push this brick wall over to save it. As you can see, it's pulled away from this siding house. Now we're going to begin to push it back in. All right, Chris, if you'll go ahead and get it started. There we go. Now we're going to take our hydraulics and press it in. See how far we can get this wall in. Real slow. Going all the way back in. Almost there. Keep going on in. About a quarter. Right there, perfect. Wanted to show this video of how we press in veneer walls without tearing them down and re-bricking them. The customer would never have matched these brick. So now we've got to pin that wall to the poured wall. That in itself is a whole nother trick, and can't show that on the video, but I wanted to show how we jack up walls that are pulled away. Another quality job done by JSA.